Okay, so do you have any observations from our first discussion?
For the one we have done right now.
Yeah, just now, you know.
So
Do you think you would be someone who could lead the charge against the oppressors? Do you think you would be inspire people? Do you think people would go, "Oh God, it's Raphael again"? Do you think you would be like a really galvanize the public, get them really riled up so that they're marching through the streets? That's a no. That's a no.
That's a no.
I say he's just too. He's too intellectual. If he was not so intellectual and so cerebral, if he was a man of action,
he would
no. Just get shit done. You know, and he's like, hold on, I'm gonna do a placard. Should I do it in Spanish or in English? Well, I don't know. If I do it in English, and the Spanish might be offended. If I do it in the Spanish, and people will say, "Hey, you coming over here? You people coming over here, stealing our language." So then I've offended them. So maybe one side could be one language, and the other side could be the other language.
Well,
do you think it would be? Do you think if you rallied up the Spanish population, it would be more effective than rallying up the English population?
No, I think it will be easier, the English population, I think.
The English would be better.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do you what age group do you think would work best? Under the age of 10.
After
under the age of 10, whether it's small children, get permission from their parents, and they got this got to be finished. The demonstration's got to be finished by 6 o'clock because they've got to go home, have their tea, and do their homework.
No,
but it would be unusual. It would definitely be different because nobody's done that before.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Or you could have very, very old people.
The elderly ones.
Very old people. Maybe like a bit deaf as well. What's he saying? I don't know. Something about the taxis? No, the taxes. What? The taxes. He wants a taxi? No. Something about, oh, who cares? He looks nice enough. He looks cheerful enough. Well, yes, we agree. Yeah.
Well, yeah. It can work. It can work. It happens to me a lot of times this in the hospital. So with elderly people.
So
the elderly and the children then.
Yeah. Do you think your wife would be impressed if you said, "Hey, I had this vision of how things are going to be. We have suffered enough. We have labored under the mantle of the overlords. We are now going to rise up."
No.
Rise up.
She won't be impressed with me.
You know, what would she say?
She will say yes.
No, you're not doing that.
Leave it. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she will say yes. No, yes. Leave this craziness.
You need to conform to the expectations of what is considered to be reasonable behavior.
Yeah. Well, yes. That's true. What is reasonable behavior? Yeah. That's a point. Yeah.
They have in the there are people. I had somebody who I met who was his job was on etiquette, on royal etiquette, who would train people how to behave. So you might have how to behave in the company of royalty. It might be like which knife and fork to use for which dish, what the custom is. I mean, there's a whole training program as to what is deemed to be acceptable. That's a possibility.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, yes, yes. There is also a point with that. I don't understand, but there is also a point of I always try to to have good manners or to be
Well,
appropriate in
maybe
the.
that's where you're going wrong.
Yeah.
Just think, just unleash a little bit more of the sort of, how can we say, sort of like maverick, bad boy, Hell's Angel type, kicking granny when they're down kind of attitude. Just smash a few storefronts, rob a few liquor stores, just let loose some of the attitude. Maverick.
Maverick one.
Yeah, say, you know, I will not stand for this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Get some tattoos,
yeah.
you know, like gang tattoos.
I have no tattoos.
Yeah, okay, then that's something that could be done. And then you could get like there's people you could enlist some supporters. Like gang initiation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to start a gang now.
That's it. If we just said close your eyes right now,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just take a deep breath in. And as you hear the sound of this voice, having thought what you've thought, seen what you've seen, heard what you've heard, and felt what you felt up until this point in time, you can just take another deep breath in now, allow everything to slow down so that you go into a more comfortable space and a more comfortable pace. Now, as you start to slow down on the inside, you can begin to notice and allow something to come to mind that's just right for you right now. Leave behind what is best just left behind, so that you start to think and notice and allow one single thing to come to mind that would be a good step next to take. Now, as you take a deep breath in, see whatever comes to mind, feel what that's like, and hear how that sounds as an idea inside your imagination. And when you have found a single step that's useful, and only then take a deep breath in and see yourself taking that step, and then see yourself having taken that step. Okay, and now having taken that step, notice what's different now to what was there less than a minute ago. Pay attention to the difference in the space, the difference in the place, and the difference in noticing what it is that you notice. And as you take a deep breath in, let something else come to mind that would add to, in a useful way, to what has already happened. Because let's remind ourselves that you're only ever one thought away from feeling different at any point in time. You're just one thought away feeling different at any point in time. And at this time, you can notice more of what it is to notice. So as you listen back to this and as you watch what it is that you're watching now in the future time, this present, future now, and start to notice how things can unfold and how you can easily and effortlessly shift your attention so that you only bring to mind what's right for you, right now, and leave behind what's just best left behind. And every time you listen back to this, you can get twice the benefits of what you noticed previously. And every time you listen back to this, you can notice twice the benefits. And in starting to notice that process easily, effortlessly, and automatically, you can bring yourself back into the here and now, right now. Okay, and open your eyes. So what else do you notice from this?
So I have noticed that slowing down, I have stopping to thinking and too much, and it allows me more to do things. You know, when I stop thinking, I start doing. There is a change in my state and in the results of the stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like slow down, stop thinking, overthinking, and start doing stuff.
Okay,